welcome to the Clashing of Steel.
Well, I do know this looks awful. This is Medieval 2. This was one of the options that was given to us when we, went to the site. And, I picked it. I mean, I had wonderful memories about this game. I had wonderful memories about Total War Rome 1. And surprisingly enough, for some reason, I don't dislike it as much as I did Rome 2. I don't know why. I mean, interface looks just goddamn awful. It just looks horrible, to say the least. It looks like if it was released at the beginning of the century. Well, it kind of was. It was, I think it was 2005 or 2006. When I jumped into campaign, the world map that wasn't pretty either. But surprisingly enough, in battle, things look kinda decent. I mean, I definitely need to download some graphics mod or something, but even the original graphics, they don't look that bad when you consider the game. Yes, the interface is goddamn ugly, but the units actually look okayish. The big problem I had with this game is that I couldn't find a multiplayer match, at least not a compatible one. Maybe my timing was just horrible, or maybe I should have waited till the evening, but I mean, I wanted to try it out, and so I just made a skirmish match. And I wanted to see how well everything works, how well the units work. I mean, I could group them, and what I kinda enjoyed is that they have the implementation that if you group a unit in a certain formation, it stays in that formation, which is a really good feature. Many Total War games have it, and I was glad that this one has it as well. But the biggest problem I had was managing the ranged units. They seem to have this skirmish mode actively on, which you cannot change, and that really bothered the hell out of me. Because I wanted to use my crossbowmen to weaken certain opponents, but they just didn't seem to move on occasions. Nor it was rather hard to see them fire anything. But one other thing that bothered me was that I needed to pick targets for my artillery manually. I'm not sure if I could activate automated fire on it because I thought it was active since the beginning, from the beginning, but well, that's the predicament. And this here is like a great example how the crossbowmen try to be like skirmishers. I want them to position at one location, support either the infantry fighting or preferably kill something a bit more further. But they seem to have their own agenda. Perhaps the main reason I like this game a bit more is because it has this arena-style slight feel to it. You have the average camera around the same height. You see the troops rather perfectly, and all the troops are quite heavy, so don't get smashed as easily. Everyone is like armored, or at least many units are. Of course, it's not a perfect replacement for arena or replacement at all, seeing as you still have to control a bunch of different units. But for some reason, it just feels so smooth. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, units are particularly beautiful for the era or the time this game was made. I mean, I'm sure there are some graphics mod that could make this look a lot better, but it's not that bad. And I can kinda understand this option. I mean, as I said, there aren't many multiplayer matches, or at least there didn't seem to be. But I still like the combat. Maybe I just like this game because I'm particularly interested in medieval era, medieval weapons and full body armors. Kinda like many are interested in Shogun, the samurai, the interesting era of Japan and the Code of Honor. And finally I can see this catapult fire something. I mean, I did have to activate the flammable rounds. Just to keep an eye on what and where they're shooting. And I'm not quite sure. I might have picked myself a weak opponent. That's why I might be winning. I think I'm the Holy Roman Empire and I'm fighting against the Byzantine. I mean, they are armored as well, but I'm not sure. I mean, I used to play the hell out of this game when it was released. Just like I did with the Total War Rome 1. but literally I can't remember anything about this game, and it looks really nice for what it is. By my opinions, the combat in this game is not bad. The interface is goddamn awful, the Grand Campaign map is just horrible. But, well, I mean, even this could use a couple of mods, let's be honest. Some graphics preferably. Or a proper interface mod, which could make this look a lot better. But, I mean, I think I'm gonna give this game a couple of more tries. I might just enjoy myself Grand Campaign at some point. But so far, I really like it more than I did Rome 2. I mean, it might be just because I'm rediscovering this game for myself. But I'm really gonna give this a try, even if it's only gonna be in Grand Campaign or something. Playing this, I think Total War is long overdue with Medieval 3. I mean, if it is anything like this, but a lot improvements, a lot of changes, a lot of graphics and everything, it could be a wonderful game. So, I gave Medieval 2 a shot. I liked it. And money-wise, I think this is the best gift we can get. I'm sure there are many who would be interested in other rewards, but I mean, I am okay with this. The big problem I do have with this is the goddamn awful interface, goddamn awful Grand Campaign map, and somewhat idiotic ranged units. But I can understand they might need a wee bit more range to be viable, or something that might give them another shot, but well, this seemed to have a bit better feel to it than Rome 2 did. I don't know how's that possible. I just, as I just said, I think it's because I'm rediscovering this game. And I'm telling you, this doesn't look that bad actually. I mean, it's still horrible when you compare it to mainstream titles, but it doesn't look bad. So this was my opinion about Total War Medieval 2. I liked it. It's okay, but it could use improvements. And finally the artillery is firing. Woohoo! Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.